In the world of forex trading, every click, every decision, and every trade shapes your future. And while some traders are busy mastering charts and signals, there's one silent destroyer quietly wrecking accounts every day: overtrading. It doesn't come with a warning. It doesn't seem dangerous at first. But little by little, trade after trade, it drains your capital, your confidence, and your control. Overtrading is the disease of undisciplined traders, and it kills more accounts than bad strategies ever will. At first, it looks like ambition. You want to be productive. You want to take advantage of every opportunity the market gives you. You think, the more I trade, the more I earn. But in reality, the opposite is true. The more you overtrade, the more you expose yourself to unnecessary risks. You take setups that don't meet your criteria. You jump in because you're bored, anxious, or chasing losses. You start forcing trades instead of waiting for them. And slowly, you lose touch with the most important skill in trading: patience. The market is full of noise. Every candle tempts you. Every spike screams opportunity. But not every movement is worth your money. A true trader knows when to strike, but more importantly, they know when to sit still. They understand that trading is a waiting game. It's about finding high-probability setups, not just trades for the sake of action. Overtrading is an illusion of progress. You feel busy, but you're not being productive. You're just burning energy, time, and money. Let's face it, overtrading isn't always about greed. Sometimes it's about frustration. You took a loss and now you want to make it back. You feel the urge to hit the next trade quickly, to recover, to fix the mistake. But trading from desperation leads to disaster. You're no longer following your plan, you're reacting emotionally. And when emotion enters the equation, logic disappears. You start seeing setups where none exist. You enter early, exit late, and forget your risk rules. That's how overtrading eats away at your edge. You need to remind yourself, trading is not a job where effort equals reward. In most professions, the harder you work, the more you earn. But in trading, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes the best decision is to do nothing. Sometimes the smartest trade is the one you didn't take. A disciplined trader understands that it's okay to wait for days without placing a single order. Because when the right setup comes, they're ready, clear-headed, focused, and confident. That's the power of restraint. There's a dangerous mindset that says, I missed this move, so I'll catch the next one. It sounds logical, but it's driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. You see the market rallying, and you feel like you're falling behind. So you enter, not based on strategy, but based on emotion. One trade leads to another. And before you know it, you've placed 5 or 6 trades in a day without any real edge. That's not trading, that's chasing shadows. And shadows don't pay profits. Let's talk about energy. Mental capital is just as important as financial capital. Every trade you take consumes energy, the focus it takes to analyze, manage, and monitor. When you overtrade, you drain yourself. You burn out mentally. You lose clarity. You become impatient, irritated, impulsive. That state of mind leads to poor decisions. But when you trade less and trade with purpose, you stay sharp. You remain in control. You protect not just your account, but your mindset. Professional traders don't overtrade. They wait. They study. They plan. 1 or 2 high-quality trades a week is often enough. They're not chasing the market, they're stalking it. like a lion waiting for the perfect moment to strike. No wasted energy. No emotional chaos. Just precision. You have to decide what kind of trader you want to be, the one who trades often and loses often, or the one who trades smart and grows consistently. Sometimes overtrading is disguised as confidence. You've had a few wins, and now you feel invincible. You start doubling your entries. You break your rules. You ignore your limits. But the market has a way of humbling overconfident traders. One loss turns into a spiral. What started as confidence ends in regret. You have to stay grounded. Winning doesn't mean you should trade more. It means your plan is working, so stick to it. Don't let success trick you into recklessness. Now let's flip the scenario. You've had losses. You're frustrated. You think, I need to make this back. That's when you start forcing trades. You don't even believe in the setup, but you convince yourself to enter. You overleverage. You remove the stop loss. And when it goes wrong, which it usually does, you're left with a bigger loss and a shattered mindset. Overtrading is often a symptom of revenge trading. And revenge has no place in this business. You need to rewire your thinking. Trading isn't about being in the market all the time, it's about being in the market at the right time. You're not a machine. You don't need to trade every hour, every candle, every session. You're a strategist. A risk manager. A professional. And professionals follow plans, not impulses. Ask yourself, why are you trading? Is it to prove something, to feel productive, or to grow your account? With discipline and consistency, your answer will define your path. Because the truth is, trading less can actually make you more. Fewer trades, lower stress, better quality setups, and more time to analyze and improve. That's how you build a lasting edge. Let's talk about tracking your performance. If you look at your losing streaks, you'll probably find one common pattern: overtrading. You entered too often. You didn't wait for confirmation. You tried to force profits. But when you look at your best trades, you'll see a different story: patience, precision, planning. That's the pattern you want to repeat. That's your blueprint for growth. A good trader knows when not to trade. They know when the market is ranging and choppy. They know when their emotions are unstable. They know when their edge isn't there. And they don't force it. That's not laziness, that's wisdom. It takes strength to sit on your hands. It takes discipline to protect your capital. It takes maturity to walk away from a tempting chart. Every trade you take should have a reason, a clear setup, backed by analysis, aligned with your plan. If you can't explain why you entered a trade, you probably shouldn't have taken it. If you're trading out of boredom, walk away. If you're clicking just to feel busy, close the platform. Because the market doesn't reward action. It rewards precision. You have to shift from being outcome-focused to process-focused. It's not about how much you made today, it's about how well you followed your rules. It's about staying calm. Taking clean setups. Managing your risk. The profits will follow. But only if the process is solid. And part of that process is trading less, not more. You won't hear this often, but sometimes doing nothing is the best trade. You avoided a bad setup. You saved your capital. You protected your mental state. That's a win even if your balance didn't move. In trading, sometimes the gains are invisible. They're found in what you don't do, the mistakes you didn't make, the capital you didn't risk, the pressure you didn't create. You're not here to be a hero. You're here to be consistent. This isn't a movie. This is real money, real emotion, real risk. And real traders respect the market. They don't try to control it. They align with it. And when the market is unclear or unfavorable, they wait. That's how you build longevity. That's how you stay in the game. So if you're overtrading now, take a step back. Breathe. Review your journal. Look at the trades that truly fit your strategy. Filter out the noise. Redefine your rules. Set a limit, maybe 1 or 2 trades per session. Focus on quality, not quantity. Make every trade count. Make every trade purposeful. You don't need to trade all day to grow. You just need a few good trades a week, done right, with full discipline. That's all. The market isn't going anywhere. Opportunities will always come. But your capital and mental health won't last forever if you keep throwing them into impulsive setups. Let this be your turning point. Choose to be the trader who values precision over action. Who values calm over chaos. Who values growth over gambling. That's how real traders are made, not by trading more, but by trading smarter. Your future as a trader depends not on how many trades you take, but on how many good ones you take. And more importantly, how many